Captain's Log Supplemental. Well, the Kandorians have been seen off to back to their shuttle and back to their planet. It was quite a lovely dinner we had with them. But now, of course, I have to go deal with my chief engineer, who is pouting. The Kandorians have a culture of being very blunt and honest, and the Kandorian chief engineer from their ship was talking to our chief engineer, and unfortunately, he said that he thought our nacelles looked stupid when they go up into the warp mode. Yeah, our chief engineer's gonna be sullen about that for about a week, I bet.
Welcome back, everybody, to Captain's Log Supplemental. I am Chris, and as always, am joined by friends and co-hosts Rob and Stanford.
Hello.
Hi there.
And friend and producer Mariah.
Hi there.
For the uninitiated, we are a Star Trek rewatch podcast, cruising through all of Star Trek in chronological order. How are we all doing today?
My eyes hurt.
What? Why do your eyes hurt?
Why do your eyes hurt?
Because when I play Hades, I don't blink enough.
Sure.
So I got through Silk Song. Okay, I finally beat it. 96 hours. And the game's like, you completed Silk Song, 100% complete, 93 hours or whatever it was, 96, whatever. Which seems like the game is insulting me. Like, really? It took you this long, motherfucker? But I'm not very quick. So, it's great. I loved it. Good game. So when I'm like, well, now I'm done with that game. I got to go to Hades 2 because that just released. And I don't mean this to sound like a cocky dickwad, but like, did they make that game easier? Because I feel like I was having a really easy time in it.
So I feel like the initial, now like unaugmented, like runs do seem easier to me now. But once you start adding in like the whatever you call it, whatever they call it in this one, the unseen
or whatever, the shit that makes it harder, right,
yeah, like that feels more like
like
Hades
okay
1.
So the game so I'm not crazy because I like, first of all, I log in and it is since they put in achievements, so my game just took like a minute to be like ka-cling to all the achievements.
Yeah, I got that too.
But then I'm like, okay, well, I guess I don't remember what the fuck is going on, but I'll just grab some weapons and go. And I made it, I was one hit from killing Eris on my first fucking try, having not played the game in over a year. And I was like, this seems easy. And plus I've been playing so much Silksong that the game also feels slow. Like, it feels like it is taking me a while to cross the screen and stuff because of just, my muscle memory is so Silksong right now.
Yeah. No, yep, I've been playing it too. I couldn't stay away. I got annoyed with the level I'm on in Silksong right now. So I'm like, you know what? That sounds really good right now. Some Hades 2. All right.
Did you unlock the last weapon
in Hades 2?
Yeah, the fucking mecha suit.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorites. It's amazing.
It's so dumb.
I mean, as a weapon in a Greek themed roguelite, I mean, it's a bit silly, but also
it was already
it's a lot of fun.
Like, your dash is a jetpack, and already I was like, all right. But then I accidentally, I was like trying it out, and I fired the special, and it was just like a missile pack. And I'm like, all right, game, what the fuck?
It's amazing. It's fantastic. Oh man, it's so good.
But yeah, that is now my second favorite weapon after the sickles, because everything else in that game is the worst.
Oh no, I disagree wholeheartedly. The sickles are okay. They're maybe like mid tier for me. That is my favorite one. The jetpack, the black coat is what they call it, is my favorite.
Yeah, the mecha.
The big axe though, delicious.
Oh man, I remember that being awful, but maybe it has changed, or maybe I don't remember, or maybe you just have bad taste. But like,
you mean? I think you meant to say that you suck. I think that's what you were trying to say.
It's too slow, man. Sorry, I like playing a fast game full of fast stuff.
I mean, get good. I guess. I mean,
It's not about skill. It's about patience, man. It's like,
Yeah.
all right, hold on. My axe is in another zip code. I'm swinging it through. It'll be there in a second.
See, that's what makes it fun because you got to time everything. It's amazing.
And I've got this fucking. I had an Arcana layout that I liked from back in the day. I haven't fucked around with the Arcana at all, so I haven't changed it, and it's still good. Like I get free cards every time I beat a boss or something. But like every time I go into the Arcana list, I'm like, that'll feel like looking through all of these, so I just leave it like it is.
I don't think like that's changed all that much from when you last played, probably.
I think, I had the last one unlocked, so obviously the grid hasn't changed much. Yeah.
Have you done any of the upgrades for him yet?
I have upgraded the ones I use. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There's like five animal companions now.
5? Oh shit! I only have the 3. I got the puppy. Oh, that Phoenix motherfucker showed up and kicked my ass and then left. So I assume I'll tame that thing at some point.
No. That's just what's his face is the.
This is fantastic.
there's a raven and a.
There's a raven. Oh, the white raven. Yes, I
Yeah.
saw that once.
That guy.
And who's
And
the
then-
5th one?
There's the frog, the cat,
The cat, the
the
dog,
raven.
the raven.
and then the ferret or whatever he is.
I've not seen a ferret.
I forget what exactly he is, but he's like some weasel adjacent thing.
I wanted Cerberus to be one of my fucking pets. But
Sorry, when I
he's
said
busy.
fantastic, I was being sarcastic.
No, we heard you, and we completely bypassed the comment.
We just ignored you. Yeah.
Hey, you want a really good segue?
Sure.
That new Star Trek Voyager game has a demo out for Next Fest, so you can go ahead and play that.
I
don't
thinking
know what
about
Next Fest
downloading
is.
that, but I was hazing, so.
I don't like demos because
What?
either no, hear me out. Either
I will not.
it's a waste of my time, or I like it and I want to play more but can't. And it's usually the latter, so I don't do them.
See, no, I like demos because it lets me know if I actually want to buy the game or not. There's definitely a number of demos I've tried. I'm like, oh, nope, this isn't what I like.
No. See, what you have to do is have more money than common sense.
Well,
and then you don't have to worry
sure.
about that. Yeah.
Sure.
I still have a microwave in my van that we haven't felt like returning yet. So,
But well, on that note, today's episode is Perpetual Infinity, which is
my first note is the fuck with this title.
right. It's yeah, exactly. It's season 2, episode 11. We open with a kind of a home movie, I guess, dream sequence of Burnham and her family. This happens to be when they are attacked before everything goes terrible for Burnham. Michael's watching the supernova, and she sees a ship.
She's like, there's a light in the sky. It's like, it's probably a meteor. And she's like, it said Kapla? I don't know.
So it's all right. She tells, Dad tells them to hide and stuff and hold your teddy bear, and she wakes up.
I like how
terrible murdery things happen.
Her mom hides her in the super obvious hiding spot of like the one closet in the main room.
Yep.
Klingons don't use closets, Stanford.
Yeah, dishonorable that would be is to open a closet. Come on.
All they have are Targ freezers.
Mm-hmm. Note here, a couple trivia notes here.
Oh shit! Already? When
yeah.
there's some trivia you can't miss. It's a fun fact with Chris.
So first, Michael's father is played by Sonequa Martin Green's real life husband, Kenrick Green.
Oh, that's
cool. Well,
I was going to say that's awkward, but actually no, because it's a child actor here. It's not actually Sonequa.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep. And also, according to series creator Brian Fuller, who apparently has a history of inventing female leads with male names for his various TV shows, Michael is named after her father, Michael Burnham, while her mother's first name is Gabrielle.
Sure.
So she wakes up in medbay. She was apparently dead for a minute. They confirm to her that it was indeed her mom. She thought she was hallucinating, but they're like, nope, that's your mom. Giorgio does seem very jealous about her actual mom showing up.
My next note is, she's crying. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris.
Stop it. Michael is confused but wants to see her. No, I actually liked her performance in this one.
Oh shit.
There is times where I think it is too much, but I think it suits well in this episode.
Is this the first time we see Dr. Sexy back in uniform?
That may be. It's definitely the first time he's been like actually officially reinstated, because he says at one point, I've been reinstated for all of 5 minutes.
Yeah. So anyway, enter Spock stage right. The angel suit apparently has a bunch of mission logs, 841 to be exact. And Spock gives them to Michael to kind of comb through and kind of learn what she can. Cut to Leland having a very bad time.
I was like, oh right, Leland did his eye stabbing. I forgot about this.
Yeah. He's strapped up and being interrogated by Control, who for some reason they decided to just like run through a shifting series of various holograms from the different characters on the show.
Yeah, because of, and I quote, the destructive power of human guilt, Chris.
Sure.
I really like Control calling Leland out on all this bullshit.
I mean, sure.
I don't like anything that's happening here, so I can't agree with you.
Yeah,
I find this entire thing to be fucking stupid.
Yeah, I think it's this whole thing about injecting like nanobots into Leland so they can control him. Like, what are we doing here? Yeah.
And I like how like he's like yelling because the nanobots apparently hurt, which like sure. But then like his voice starts to get all digital sounding, and it's like, what the fuck are the nanobots doing to his vocal cords? They're not replacing it with an MP3 player? What the fuck?
Anyway, we cut to intro. When we come back, we see Michael looking at her mom's log of the attack, where she jumps back. She plans to jump back just before everything happens, but instead something went wrong, and she went 950 years into the future.
When she's like running from the Klingons and getting into the suit, I like the super advanced technological method of like magnet the time crystal to your tablet and then throw it into the suit, and it just kind of works.
Sure.
Yeah, it's real technical.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, 950 years in the future, she's floating in space.
Where the hell am I? And my note is space by the looks of it. I don't know.
Space.
Yeah, she exposition dumps a bit here. She can't get back to Michael. Control wiped out everything, apparently. No details, by the way, on how she discovered all of this. On the bridge of Discovery, we techno-babble a bit about how they are playing tug-of-war with time and Michael's mom. But long story short, she's got an hour or two before they lose her to the time bungee cord, I guess.
Yeah.
That is the official term.
Yeah. Time bungee cord. Yep. So on the Section 31 ship, fake Leland spouts some bullshit.
It turns out what Control did was inject him with a backbone.
But he claims Michael's mom is a fake and orders Ash to go steal the sphere data from Discovery.
Ash is like, you want me to commit espionage on another Starfleet ship? And my note is, that's literally your job. Like, you've done it already in this show, like a few episodes ago.
On Discovery, even. Yeah.
On that ship. Yeah. Like, this is entirely what you do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But anyways, Giorgio sniffs out the backbone transplant.
Yeah, she's not feeling it. She's like, this guy was a weasel before. He's different now. I don't know. Back with Michael, or I guess Michael's mom. We learn about how her base is somehow Terrelysium, I guess.
Yeah, I understand that Rob basically came in his pants during this because this is the ultimate open world survival crafting game that she has set up for herself here. Where she builds a planet and then she goes back in time and like grabs some shit, but then gets like teleported back to the base to fix it up. Like, oh man, Rob was having a field day.
I mean, honestly, it sounds like a pretty good time.
I said it might be a cool game. Like, although, as I understand it, that's basically the premise of Enshrouded, only instead of back in time, it's into the dark, evil place.
Always?
So, apparently the idea, so I had a note here, the idea that Michael's mom is tethered to a point in time is apparently similar to a plotline in DS9, where the episode The Visitor, which also involved a dead parent who returns, where Cisco is temporarily tethered to his son Jake in time. So, I don't really recall that episode at all.
I do, because Jake keeps getting older.
Mm-hmm.
Cisco keeps visiting him.
Yeah, vaguely. Apparently it wasn't that good of an episode, because I don't really remember it.
Man, it's almost like time travel episodes are never really that great.
Yeah, you know, it is very much like that.
What?
So yeah, it was Michael's mom that apparently put the sphere in Discovery's path, because that's what Control kept trying to. That's what would trigger Control's, you know. Evolution.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of editorial decisions were made here, but like having her mom give me exposition while Burnham is walking in slow-mo was a terrible decision. Like, at least give me her mom just sitting in her cave talking to the camera then. Like,
Sure.
At least give me something more interesting to look at.
I have a question.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
So, okay. Michael's mom sends the sphere to Discovery, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Why not just, like, send it to a black hole or send it to the Romulans? Like, just give it to anybody who's not affiliated with Section 31.
Well, I'm not sure the Romulans would be a better choice. She says she tried to destroy it and was never able to.
Right. You know, very hand-wavy. It's good stuff. You know, it is funny because they did specifically point out that, like, they put that into that she put it into to Discovery's path. They could have just not said that. Like with,
yeah,
does that matter?
I don't know. I guess like if I had to headcanon it, like she couldn't destroy the sphere because any overt like act that tried to endanger the sphere would notice. But I guess it wouldn't notice if it was just like subtly pushed towards this ship. You know.
But why does it matter that she did it?
Because, you may not have caught this. So Michael Burnham is the main character.
Fair enough. Where was I? Oh yeah. So apparently, Dr. Burnham wants to talk to Just Pike. Does not want to talk to Michael. They then talk about the not talking for a little bit.
It's like Burnham does not agree with this decision.
She does not. No. So I had a note here that this whole scenario seemed contrived and unnecessary, especially later in the episode where Michael just fucking does it anyway. Like, what was the point of this?
Tension.
Don't know.
I think that's it though, right? Like, it just manufactured like tension.
Yeah.
Because Pike beams down.
I think like it would have been, I don't know, if we'd gotten it from her mom's, because I think the idea was that her mom is all business. Like she doesn't have time for Burnham. And that's kind of what she says later when she's talking to Burnham. But like, yeah, we didn't actually see that here. So it just was kind of like, well, did they not want to pay the actor? Like, why are we not having Michael and her mom meet right now?
It seemed like an excuse to allow Michael to make incredulous faces at.
Yeah, man, I've got a note here that's like, can you believe this shit is the best facial expression Burnham has?
Yeah.
Although we do get, so it's funny because I remember how this show shakes out. And so we actually get whoever wrote this episode really understood how to plug like a foreshadowy thing. And the fact that her mom didn't make the signals ties in with the fact that her the neural scan of the angel was actually like Burnham, but not her
yes.
mom. Yeah,
Right.
so it's actually a pretty good little.
I do agree
that we
because
get
that is
right
one
here.
thing that is said when Pike beams down to talk to her, is that she doesn't know anything about these signals.
Mm-hmm.
She lays some hints about how terrible a time Pike is going to have in the future. Quite rude, honestly.
Burnham's mom is fucking amazing. Like everything she says is incredible.
She's cranky as fuck, bro.
I don't know if cranky is the right word. She's just to the point. She exactly embodies what I expect people are like when they actually do a lot of shit in time, because they're like, look, we're going to have the same conversation. I've already had this conversation. Like, I know who you are. Let's just move on.
So, what was I saying? So yeah, Dr. Burnham says delete the sphere data, then refuses pretty much to say anything else at that point. Cut to the ship where Saru doesn't want to delete the sphere data, but Pike orders it. So this scene was a bit confusing.
No. Hold on. We're gonna, Chris, like, we've got an expert in the channel. Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
Explain to me how this works, since you do computers and stuff.
So,
well, you see, he pressed the delete button.
so yeah, I think I couldn't tell what they were trying to tell us was happening, because Ash like looks like he activates something, and then they can't delete the data.
No. Those are unrelated things. He is
Right.
activating.
I agree.
A listening device. Yeah.
I understand that now, but
okay.
The way
it
they
wasn't a
wrote the
listening
scene.
device. It was a jammer.
Was that the jammer? I think that was the same device they end up planting on the surface later.
Oh,
right?
I assumed that was a props budget constraint.
Well,
No. That's why. So like we kind of brushed over Philippa going up to Tyler and saying that like she needs his help to save the day here. So like they're working together to jam the signal to control.
That's later.
Yeah, that's later.
That's later. Yeah, because he goes on the ship with the intention to steal the data. He activates the thing. It does, like, the deletion doesn't work.
Data. The thing is not stealing the data.
No, that's what he went there for.
No, he went there to keep an eye on them. That's what Leland said, report back.
No, Leland told him to go steal the sphere data.
Yeah.
Like, that was his job on the ship.
Yeah.
The sphere data partitioning itself had nothing to do with Ash's little device.
Which I agree. I agree with that assessment. He was there to steal it. He went to activate it. Then things went wrong with it. But this whole scene was confusing because none of it was communicated properly to the audience.
I was under the impression, and I'm actually going to pull up the memory alpha and maybe it'll clear things up. I was under the impression that whatever Ash was doing was just recording the conversation so Leland could hear it.
No, he gave orders for him to go steal the sphere data.
Well, I know, like, eventually, because, Leland gives very vague and unprecise orders. What are we in Act 2?
I mean, he specifically said to steal the sphere data.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let's see.
Yeah, there wasn't really anything ambiguous about that.
Tyler, activating a device in his hand, asks from a security perspective if Gabrielle had her own agenda. Oh, so yeah, memory alpha cleared it up. He was activating the device. Wait, okay. Burnham replies that her mother was known for her relentless pursuit of facts, and if she believed deleting the archive was necessary, Burnham did not doubt that she was right. Tyler then deactivates the device.
That tells us nothing.
Well, I guess my point is that, like, the device is definitely not related to what's going on with this,
right.
with the thing.
Right. The fact that this conversation about this specific scene has lasted so long should tell you how fucking badly written it was.
Well, I mean, it involved Ash Tyler, so we already knew that going in.
Oh, man. Anyway.
Anyways, Rob, can you explain to us what happened with the sphere data and the drive partition? Because, like, I don't understand.
It said, nah, dog. You can't delete me.
How can your own computer give you data that you're not allowed to delete? Like, because they can still read the data.
So listen, there's this little thing called administrator mode.
And they don't have access to that on their own chip?
Uh-huh.
Because the sphere's like, the fucking Burnham's like, it's rewriting itself in an encryption algorithm written hundreds of thousands of years ago or whatever the fuck, which is stupid, but like the data is still legible. They can read it. So I guess it just like, did it use different numbers than ones and zeros? I don't know. What the fuck is happening in this hard drive that they're not allowed to delete apparently?
So there was a really fun bug a couple of weeks ago. It came with a Microsoft update that was pushed out.
No.
That it enabled BitLocker randomly on some of our computers at the hospital. So all of a sudden the hard drives became encrypted and everybody lost access to hard drives.
Oh boy.
Right, but they lost access completely. They couldn't read the data either, could they?
No.
Yeah, these people can still read the data.
Listen,
so you
I'm just
look
giving
not
you a
touch.
real life example.
And also, like,
stupid
what-
shit that happens.
Once this motherfucker partitions itself off into a drive, just disconnect that drive and take some fucking magnets to it.
As I
like,
say,
come
that,
on,
that was
man.
my thought too. Like they could destroy the physical like place where this data is. Like it's
Or
not.
just go grab the free trial version of Bitwiper. It'll just fill the whole drive with ones and then zeros and then call it a day. You get like a 30-day trial on that.
Anyway, they don't do that. They shrug their shoulders. And
Yeah, they're
and
like,
the
I guess
scene
we
ends.
can't delete this.
So our next scene is Spock looking at the
my
mission
God.
logs. So Michael's talking to him now, and everything's cool. I mean, that was pretty much what happened, right? Like their
Well,
whole
there's one
relationship
more
is
thing that
totally mended
happened.
and everything's fine.
There's
Yep.
one more thing that happened.
What's that?
Dyslexia is now a superpower.
Yep, it is.
I
Didn't you know
fucking
that?
hate this aggrandizing of like a thing that people actually suffer from, you know?
Mhm.
It's like, well, it's okay that you can't read, Timmy, because someday if an angel from the future shows up, you're the only person who can comprehend the plot that we had to communicate to the general American audience that's watching this show anyways, but you're the only person that'll be able to figure it out because you have dyslexia.
So Stanford,
Anyways, keep working on your P's and Q's.
how do you feel about Stormlight Archives?
Stormlight Archives is a very interesting thing because it does not downplay the suffering of people with mental instability or mental challenges. And oftentimes they are not superpowers, but they are overcome with the magic or whatever. You know, Kaladin's fucking depression is not ever useful to him. It's a challenge he has to overcome time and time again, you know?
Yeah, but him overcoming it lets him fly.
That's fine, but it's not like, oh,
mean,
well,
that's the goal,
because
right?
you know what sad feels like more than anyone else, then you get to understand sadness. It's not how it works.
I understand sadness.
Oh, Chris, you need a hug.
Yeah, well, move the fuck back to Pennsylvania, bitch.
Oh man.
That house 2 doors down still for sale.
Uh,
Yeah, it's only $500,000.
Jesus.
It's probably
Christ.
less now because they haven't been able to sell it.
Oh man. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, so everything between Spock and Michael is now cool. We don't need to talk about that anymore. It's totally fine. Shut up. Let's see. Ash talks to Leland and tells him he's not going to steal the data now.
And Leland's like, good job. That was what I wanted you to do all along. That was a good
Right.
It
I'm like,
was
what
a
the
test,
fuck?
teehee.
Like, what are we doing? And looks like Michael got the okay to head down to talk to her mom. I have a note here, and I have no idea what the fuck it's from or referring to. It was Hamlet. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Sure, why not?
That's because Spock quotes Hamlet at Michael, and Michael goes, Hamlet, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Hamlet.
okay.
My note is, what a wild reaction to Hamlet. Like,
Right. That's what it was. Okay. Oh man. Anyway, old Gabs doesn't want to talk to Michael. She's not happy to see and or talk to her at all. She calls it meaningless. This scene was very sad and honestly a pretty good scene, I think, for this episode.
it's actually pretty good. It's a pretty good conversation.
Yeah. She says she let her go a while ago because she's, seen her die a whole bunch, which, I mean, sure. After that, in a meeting, the Discovery crew decides since they can't destroy it, they have to send the sphere data into the future so Control can't have it.
Right. And this is where Stamets says that the suit contains almost limitless computational power, literally infinite storage. And those are not the same thing, even a little bit.
No.
Like, literally infinite storage is not what almost limitless computational power means. Like, in fact, kind of almost the opposite.
I feel like if you plug that sentence into like a word processor, it'd be like, these words seem unnecessary.
Yeah, there's a lot of adverbs going on here.
So, what do you think the odds are that the writers of Star Trek, not even the writers of Star Trek, like the bigwigs and all the people with money behind Star Trek, what if they made their own AI called Control to write episodes of Star Trek for them, and this was the first episode that they had it right?
Honestly, well done. Like, it did a good job doing the emotions between Burnham and her mom. Like, I'm impressed.
God, sorry, slight tangent here. I'm so tired of fucking AI videos on TikTok. There's so many. There's so many.
My algorithm has not shown me too many, thankfully. I try to avoid them.
So like the trend I'm seeing right now is like fake security camera like footage.
That's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like it's like always like
the
a
bear
security
jumping
camera
on a trampoline or whatever.
Right. Or like some breaking through a window or like
right.
Like what are we just
my favorite of that genre so far has been like, look what my Ring camera caught on my trampoline, and it was just like a Mack truck that drove up and bounced on the trampoline. It was so fucking funny.
Oh man.
And then all the comments are like, haters will say this is AI.
That's pretty funny. So they have to send the sphere data to the future. Also, they need the energy of the supernova to separate Dr. Burnham from the time stream thingy. Or I'm sorry, time bungee cord. My bad.
Time bungee cord.
Sure. Yeah, but why not? So Leland and Giorgio talk.
This was one of the worst written dialogues I have ever seen.
It's real fucking bad. So like Leland is like poking at like the mommy angle for
and that
Giorgio.
Stuff was stupid but fine. But my issue here is when he's like, I need you to plant this, and then Giorgio exposition dumps back at him what the thing is going to do.
Right.
And it was starting with, well, it's okay because she starts with let me guess.
Yeah. And then she's like, yes, you're correct. Good job. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Thank you for explaining that to the audience for me.
So anyway, Giorgio's like, fine, I can be easily manipulated. Giorgio shows up and tells Dr. Burnham the plan, that they're going to try to separate her from the time bungee cord. The doctor says that she saw Giorgio sacrifice herself for Burnham during her many adventures through time. Ash also sees them harvesting the sphere data on the Section 31 ship right about the time this is happening, because he thought it was not happening at this point.
This is when Leland's rosacea flares up wicked bad.
Yeah. Just as Giorgio is leaving her from her conversation, Dr. Burnham uses a quote that sets off old Giorgio's alarm bells and confirms her suspicions on Leland being Control, I guess.
I didn't understand why that quote mattered.
Because dude said it to her earlier.
No, I understand that, but like, why that quote? Like, if you're going to do that in writing, it should be more purposeful. And this was just a random like combination of words.
So you know how Discovery's writers are really fond of having them say the thing? Usually the thing is like the name of the episode.
Which they did say.
Yeah, this is like that on a smaller scale.
I missed them saying Perpetual Infinity. When did they say that?
When they explained that they're going to put the sphere data inside her suit so it goes in time.
Okay. Yeah, when they get technobabbly on this show in particular, I tend to zone out, to be honest.
Somehow, it's one of those things where it's like somehow by being more sciencey, it ends up being less accurate. Yeah. Like when you're just making up words and using depolarize, like, fine. But like as soon as they're like, well, it's gonna do this and this, it's gonna adjust the quantum such and such, it's like none of this makes any sense. Like this is all wrong.
Yep. But yep. So yeah. So after Giorgio leaves, Michael then shows up and tells Dr. Burnham about the plan. Meanwhile, Giorgio's has now gone back, and this is when she's having the edgelord conversation with Ash.
Yeah.
About working together or whatever. So anyway, they only have enough power for one shot at this. Absolutely. Apparently,
Did you explain yet what their plan is?
I told you, separate her from the time bungee cord.
Oh yeah, but after putting the sphere data in the suit. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because they're going to shoot shoot the suit into the future with the data, with the sphere data.
You know what doesn't make sense about this plan?
Everything?
Well, sure, but like, you know what specifically right now?
What?
So like,
I know.
Go ahead, Rob.
Okay, it's that Control needs 100% of the data to be able to conquer the galaxy.
No, that's stupid too. But like, do you know what doesn't make sense about this specific plan? Is that like, their plan is to put it in the future because the future is empty. But by doing so, they will defeat Control, which means the future will no longer be empty. So doesn't that just kind of kick the can? That doesn't actually solve the problem.
So I was thinking about this because of what Dr. Burnham had said about her conversations with Pike, like the alternative Pikes. Like, this has to be a confirmation of the multiverse.
I mean,
perhaps
they already confirmed the multiverse. We've got
Right.
Emperor Giorgio right there. Like she's standing right there.
Right.
So
So yeah, like I don't know. Like the weird thing about that is it'll fix the current timeline, but they really could fuck over somebody else.
yeah, we don't think about those people.
We don't care about that. No, that doesn't matter.
So anyway, apparently Mommy's been creeping on Michael her whole life.
That's what my note says.
Because she goes through all these like moments through her life that we've seen in the episodes conveniently.
She very thoughtfully, she very thoughtfully recounts the memories that we have actual footage of for the show.
I did have a note that there was pretty good acting in this scene between the two of them. So
because they're good actors, Chris, and you're a little bitch about it.
I'm complimenting them. What's your problem? Oh man!
Not any other time Shaniqua puts a tear in her eye.
Not any other time. Just when it is incredibly unnecessary. Where was I? Oh yeah. So at this point, Giorgio shuts down the data transfer thing, and leaves it there. I'm sure that will not come into play at all for the rest of this episode.
I was also wondering about that.
She doesn't take it with her. She just turns it off.
Also, hey, Rob, I got a question for you.
Uh-huh.
So if you can't delete data because it's encrypted, how are you able to send it to people?
Because shut the fuck up. That's why.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I was asking Rob. He's the expert.
Well, I was answering for him because
I mean, yeah, like it's really easy to send encrypted files without opening them. We do it all the time.
Is it real easy to delete encrypted files without opening them?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyway, Ash decides to go confront Leland at his office, and he gets a nice view of his all sorts of fucked up face from the nanobots.
I don't know why do the nanobots have trouble with his face? Like, can't they just go do their fucking trouble thing like down under his jacket or something surreptitiously?
No, they're gonna like Darth Vader pull apart his entire face.
Right. Yeah, we gotta
for no
look.
fucking reason.
Yeah. So anyway, Ash gets his ass kicked and then suffers some light stabbing, but does manage to warn Discovery about Leland before collapsing on screen.
Yeah,
I
believe the message was Leland.
I like how the communications AI was very thoughtfully shut the communications down as soon as he died.
Well, its face detection didn't detect the face anymore because it was on the ground, and so it turned off. So at this point, of course, Leland beams down and starts blasting. And surprise, surprise, reactivates that device that Giorgio so carelessly left just right in the same place it was before.
My next note is, whoa, laser beam rifle.
Right. With said laser beam rifle, Leland shoots the suit. But before he can shoot more, Giorgio swoops in and saves the day, I guess. I don't know. She starts fighting.
Well, he breaks the time crystal, too.
Yeah. Right. So more fighting and stakes building kind of happen.
It's very exciting, yeah.
Mm-hmm. At this point, Stamets offers a solution to, I guess, save things to a certain degree, but it will end up sending Dr. Burnham back with no time suit to navigate things.
Well, she'll have the suit, just no time crystal.
Right. So they do some they like shoot the things around her and things charge
to collapse the charging field, the containment field. Yeah.
Right, and that fixes it, sort of, I guess, because the suit and Dr. Burnham get sucked into the red time anus.
Yeah, they do. It is a very anal time fissure. Yeah,
it's an anal fissure in time. Mm-hmm. So the crew gets beamed up and they blow the facility just all the fuck up with a whole bunch of torpedoes.
I like how Stamets, I think, is like 4 to beam up or whatever, right? Because they beam Giorgio, Stamets, Cheek Plants, and Burnham, right?
Yeah.
There were like 3 other people that were shot once. We're not even gonna check on those motherfuckers. Like, fuck them. They're dead to us.
I totally forgot about them. Much like the main crew did.
Yeah, the implication is that Leland snaps this one dude's neck, but like because of how he's got him held, it doesn't really work very well. I'm pretty sure that guy just slumped to the ground so that Leland would leave him alone.
Wait, I'm alive now.
Well, yeah, I was waiting for that guy to be like, five people, god damn it.
Anyway, their attempt to kill Leland does not succeed as he made it out. Oh, and Ash got away off the ship too, apparently.
Yeah, Yay. I was like, oh, thank God, Tyler lived. Hooray.
Anyway, our closing scene, Spock decides to play some chess with Burnham after a short pep talk. Whee!
Whee!
All right, so on a scale of 1 to 5, where 0 is threshold, where are we at?
I gave this one a 2. Like, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Like, this isn't Cogenitor or Threshold level of terrible, but it's not good.
Man, I almost gave it a 4. I had a good time with it. I was just in a good mood. Like, I was having fun, but I gave it a 3 in the end. It was like a high 3. Like, I don't know. I thought it was fun.
So I ended up giving it a 3. There was dumb shit in it for sure on multiple occasions, but there was enough well-acted scenes in this that it brought it up to a 3 for me.
Plus, I think Leland's dead now, so we can just be happy.
No, he's not dead. Well, I mean, I guess
no, he is
human
dead.
Leland is dead. His animated nanobot corpse is still walking around.
Yeah, but you know what? Animated nanobot corpse Leland is still better than Leland. Plus, you got to see Ash get stabbed. That was nice.
Sure.
Cathartic.
All right. When we come back, we will get to our deep dive for the episode.
So Liam's like, "What's Big Ziti?" And I'm like, it's like lasagna. Well, actually, it's kind of like spaghetti, but with like with ricotta mixed in, and then a bunch of cheese on top. And he's like, "Cheese is my love language."
Bah! That's a man after my own heart, right there.
Mm-hmm.
A line he apparently stole from a Garfield cartoon, but like it was funny. I was laughing my fucking ass off.
Also, I mean, totally different noodle shape on them, though.
Yeah, okay, the noodle shape, no matter what the Italians say, noodle shape doesn't fucking matter. It tastes the same.
Absolutely does matter. How dare you?
God.
The taste, I could see an argument for whether or not it tastes different, but there's a different mouthfeel. There's a different functionality to it. Some require more tools than others. Some grasp the sauce better than others. There are differences.
Liam
Yes.
wasn't asking how it was fucking constructed at the factory. He was asking me what it was, and I had to give him an explanation that he would
That's
understand.
not what we're referring to. We're referring to you suddenly being like,
All
shut up,
pasta's the
Italians.
same."
It doesn't taste different.
It doesn't taste different.
Calm
And
down.
mouthfeel I'll
Does.
give you, but it doesn't taste different.
It does taste different because of how it interacts with the sauce that it is in. Changes the flavor dramatically.
That's a lie.
Well, I'm sorry you have bad taste buds. I can't help you.
I'm sorry
first
that your
of
life
all-
is sad.
You know, that's real rich, honey, because I'm the one who makes dinner. So we're going to see who has some
man.
sad taste buds pretty soon.
Oh, man. Anyway, all right. You guys ready?
Making nothing but mushrooms for the next 2 weeks.
Love mushrooms.
Ew.
I know, me too. They're fucking amazing, but Mariah hates them, so I don't make them.
Chock full of umami. Oh, it's fantastic.
They
Talk about some fucking
feel
mouthfeel.
like biting into a slug.
I mean, I get texture, especially with some more than others.
I cannot
Oh,
with
man.
the texture.
Bitches never even had a
thinking about
morel.
it.
Man.
I cannot.
Morels are so good.
So fucking good. Mm.
It's good
Even-
because they have a shape that allows them to taste so different than regular mushrooms. So
I see what you did there.
Do you like raw mushrooms on salad more
No.
than cooked?
No.
Okay.
I don't. And actually, I had Chinese food recently with the Chinese vegetables in it instead of just with broccoli. And is it the lotus plant, the vegetable?
yeah.
those long thin ones.
No. The lotus is the
They're like almost a white. They're round.
yeah, they have a bunch of holes in them. Yeah.
That is also the wrong texture. I tried to eat those and I could not.
I've never heard of that before in my life.
I have
Oh my
also not
God.
heard
It's a
of that
really
before.
common ingredient in like ramen and stuff.
That sounds amazing.
It's good.
All right. Everybody ready?
Like the lotus bulb stem.
I'm ready, Chris, because I care about you.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. So, in theme with today's episode, I wanted to talk about Star Trek parents, which Memory Alpha has a long ass list of Star Trek parents. Let me tell you. I did just pick a few of them out to highlight today, though. So the first one, in honor of the first series we watched, I will talk about Jonathan Archer's parents, Henry and Sally Archer.
Oh. You're talking about the characters' parents, not
Yes.
like...
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant like characters that were parents.
No. Well,
I feel like we've done
crossover.
that.
There's crossover, yeah. So yeah, Henry and Sally Archer were the parents of Jonathan Archer. Of course, Dr. Henry Archer was the primary developer of the first warp engine capable of reaching warp 5, and was one of the principal designers of the Enterprise NX-01. Henry worked closely with Dr. Zephram Cochrane to develop the warp 5 engine at the Warp 5 complex in Bozeman, Montana, as part of the NX program. Henry, the last 2 years of his life, experienced frequent pain and hallucinations, talking to people who weren't there, and often not even recognizing his own son or wife due to advanced Clark's disease.
I do not remember that even a little bit.
I didn't remember that much detail of it. I do remember his dad dying before the program
No,
was
that
finished.
was in the fucking Brent Spiner cameo episodes
Yeah.
with the genetic modifications and
Mhm.
shit. That's right.
Right. So he died in 2124 before his Warp 5 engine could be constructed. So
Rip that guy.
Sally Archer was only mentioned in dialogue. She did not have any other really information in the series, but Michael Sussman wrote in Mirror Darkly Part 2 revealed that Sally Archer was named for the mother of Scott Bakula, who played Jonathan Archer. So I thought that was interesting. Sally Archer also made her appearance in the first and only Enterprise comic story, The Fragile Beauty of Loyalty, in the 4th issue of IDW's Publishing's
What a
Waypoint
fucking
series.
try hard ass title. Oh my
Also-
god.
Also, I'm going to post what she looked like in that.
Ooh.
Fucking thing will let me do it. Let me post it. What's happening?
Stir fried lotus root. I've literally never seen that.
I have seen this before. So,
Oh shit, Jonathan Archer's mom's hot as shit.
Oh my god.
I don't. Maybe it's the comic, but
She looks like a young, confused Kamala Harris.
like she looks definitely like a lot more brown than Jonathan Archer.
That is true. Yeah.
Oh man.
But that's fine. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm one that, like, I'm the kind of person that's like, if they did a comic and Jonathan Archer was a black guy, I would be fucking fine with it. I don't give a shit.
Just surprised me when I saw it. I'm like, oh, okay.
But she also looks like she could just be like a well-tanned Californian woman with highlights. Like,
oh man. But that is all the mention she gets. So sorry, Sally. The next one I have are Julian Bashir's parents, Amsha and Richard Barshi.
It's a good thing Archer didn't inherit her rat hands. What the fuck is that hand doing?
Look, hands are hard to draw, okay?
Her front hand's fine, but her back hand's like little rat fingies.
Oh man. Where was I? Oh yeah. So Julian Bashir's parents, around 2348, Richard and Amsha, concerned about their son's great difficulties in school, took Julian to Adigian Prime to undergo genetic engineering just before his 7th birthday, seeking out a doctor to perform the DNA resequencing.
It's like, oh man, our kid Julian's stupid as shit. Let's go get him genetically modified so he's not such an embarrassment.
Yeah, that is exactly what happened, yes. The treatment was illegal, but Julian's skills were greatly improved afterwards. Richard and Amsha were invited to Deep Space Nine by some doctor who was judging their son's suitability as a template for the EMH. While there, they unwittingly revealed their son's genetic background to said doctor, who in turn reported his findings to Starfleet. Richard initially intended to fight the matter in court, but later made a deal with one of the admirals in exchange for allowing Julian to remain in Starfleet. He would plead guilty to charges of illegal genetic engineering of his son, who was sentenced to a 2 years in a minimum security penal colony in New Zealand. Very specific, but okay.
I'm aware of
Isn't
which
that where
colony
Tom Paris got picked up?
That is exactly where Tom Paris was, yep.
Yeah.
So Amsha was also there. But once again,
Cool.
The plot line mostly focused on Dad.
I like how Julian's dad kept this secret for 30 years. Well, Julian, 25 years. But then managed to let it slip inside the one episode of the show he's on.
Very convenient for the plot, yes.
Yeah.
So next we have Wesley Crusher's parents, Beverly and Jack Crusher. Beverly, of course, served as chief medical officer on the Enterprise D and E, both under Captain Picard. She briefly left her post on the Enterprise D to become head of Starfleet Medical, only to return shortly after. I didn't realize that's how they retconned her disappearance from the show. For a year.
She went to go be in charge of all of Starfleet's medical programs, but then after a year was like, nah.
Yeah, pretty much. She was also a fellow of the Academy of Starfleet Surgeons, Soul Chapter.
I feel like she had some kind of policy that she wanted implemented, so she went to do that and then was like, okay, I'm good now, and then left so that she could like ignore whatever rule she didn't want to do. Yep,
that headcanon works for me.
Mm-hmm.
Lieutenant Commander Jack R. Crusher was a Starfleet officer, considered by Picard to have been his best friend. He served under Picard's command on the Stargazer. He was, of course, as I said, husband to Beverly Crusher, and he was killed on an away mission in 2353. His death was considered an accident, but it also involved a choice of life and death made by Picard, which resulted in Wesley having to make a similar choice at his psych test during his first application to Starfleet Academy. Sins of the father and whatnot. I don't know. But next, you mentioned Tom Paris. He is next on our list. We don't know about his mom really, but we do get some information on Owen Paris, his dad. Admiral.
Yeah, that motherfucker shows up like he's on screen.
Yeah. Admiral Owen Paris was a senior Starfleet official, the former captain of the USS Al-Batani, and the father of Tom Paris. His most significant contribution was in command of the Pathfinder project and its follow-up, Operation Watson, which developed major advances in long-range communication to successfully reestablish contact with Voyager.
Handy.
He was an instructor at Starfleet Academy as well, having taught his son's course on survival strategies in the 2360s. He did not play favorites with his son, apparently, as his student, giving Tom an overall B- in the course.
God damn. It's like my dad giving this podcast a 4 out of 5.
Yeah, your dad is Owen Paris. Yep. He also often pressured Tom to excel in everything he did, frequently making his son feel inadequate. He continually talked about the Prime Directive to Paris and other Starfleet officers, which to him was one of the leading principles in space exploration. We all know how you feel about the Prime Directive.
Yeah, it's fucking horrible. Like it's pretty much an excuse to do whatever the fuck we want.
And so for my last one of this deep dive, I figured we'd talk about the worst father in Starfleet.
Worf?
Of course it's Worf.
Yeah, baby.
Alexander Roshenko was the child, but his parents were Worf and Kaler.
Truly the Rousseau of fucking Star Trek is Worf.
The Kaler was the daughter of a human mother and a Klingon father. Was an ambassador and special emissary of the Federation to the 2360s. Kaler described herself as being trapped between two cultures with biracial parents. Having the humor of her mother and the temper of her father, she preferred her human side and exercised tight control of her Klingon tendency. Worf was unaware of Alexander's existence for the first years of the boy's life.
Then he had to make up for all the bad fathering all at once.
Yeah, just really pack it all in there. Under the Klingon Empire's discommendation at the time, Worf did hesitate to acknowledge his son and thus perpetuate dishonor into the next generation of the House of Bogue. But, just maybe hug your son. I don't know, man.
At least say hi.
Right. When Alexander was approaching his first age of ascension, Worf was appalled to discover that Alexander did not want to become a warrior. Also, he had that one episode where Worf broke his back, and he's like, "Son, kill me. I don't have nothing to live for anymore."
Oh man, being in a wheelchair sounds like the worst thing that could ever happen.
Please suffer this horrible trauma by killing me.
Breaking your spine, that's a death sentence, son. No one could ever honorably live with a broken spine. It's ridiculous.
Nor provide love and care to their child at all. Please kill me.
Yeah, there's no way anyone could be a father and have a broken spine at the same time. This is physically impossible.
So that wraps up my brief look into the parents in Star Trek. There, as I said, is a huge long list of them. If you're ever curious, on Memory Alpha, go check it out. When we come back, we will get a little potpourri.
Did you get my Rousseau joke out of curiosity?
I did not know.
So Rousseau's this philosopher. I think it's Rousseau. I don't think it's Descartes, but I mix them up sometimes because they're both French as fuck. But I think it's Rousseau. Rousseau's this philosopher who had all this bullshit, and he was a big essayist. But he was a rich guy, but also kind of he fucked a lot of ladies and had a lot of kids with them. And then it was like, nah, I don't feel like raising those kids. And then people were like, hey man, you're kind of rich. Maybe you should take care of your kids. And Rousseau wrote a philosophical essay about how it was ethical for him to abandon his children because he thinks he would be a bad dad, so they'd probably do better anyways.
Amazing.
And
Fantastic.
It's so ethically you shouldn't financially support your children is what you're saying right now. And he's like, yup, fuck you, but in French.
Oh man. What a lovely fella that. I mean, you don't have to be in their lives. Just give them fucking money, man.
No. No. He literally said that several of his children, because of the times that it was, their mothers died. And these kids show up and they're like, hey man, you're my dad. And he gave them to orphanages instead of just taking any kind of financial responsibility for these children. He's like, they'll be better off in the orphanages because those are better now than they used to be.
But
so I don't know if this will come as a shock to either of you, but Rousseau is one of the transcendentalists that helped inspire the patriots of the American Revolution.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he sure the fuck is. Rousseau's also the guy who's really humanity's big problem was that we did agriculture. We should probably still be like nomadic hunter-gatherers because that's like the noble savage thing to do. But also I still want to have all my money. So like when we go back to that, that should be everyone but me.
Oh, man. Fun stuff.
Anyways, we'll be back with Potpourri.
All right, welcome back, everybody. So this week we are going to play a little game I like to call Make It Worse. I am going. We're going to go through a number of episodes of Star Trek, some of the most poorly rated episodes overall, and you guys are going to compete with each other to see who can come up with an idea to somehow make a bad episode worse. Make sense?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I had one for TOS, but
okay.
Neither of you
and
have really
Q.
watched it.
Done. They're all the worst.
So I get to pick what makes it worse, and
Fuck.
All right. We're gonna skip over the TOS example because I'm realizing that neither of you have watched it. So that's
what
not
is
really
it?
fair.
Is it City on the Edge of Tomorrow? Oh wait, you said bad episode. Is it? Which one is it?
Spock's Brain? It's the worst episode of TOS.
Oh, the one where Spock doesn't have a brain anymore?
Yeah, and they like remote control drive him around with a brain box.
Oh my God.
I cannot understand how that is the worst episode. It sounds incredible. All right, it would be worse if like Kirk and McCoy had to like tape Spock's legs to their legs, a la Weekend at Bernie's.
Okay, that's pretty great. Are we really
No,
doing
that might be genuinely better. Like because that sounds incredible as well.
I've
It
not
would have
seen
been
the
better.
episode, so I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't seen it either.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to start with TNG.
Okay.
And we are going to start with a little episode titled Sub Rosa.
Oh man.
This is the episode in which Beverly Crusher has sex with her grandmother's sexy space ghost person.
Oh
like
man.
it here.
No,
There's a-
you shouldn't.
So there's a weird advantage to going second in this game. So who's going first in this one?
You volunteered.
Fuck. All right. Well, I'm gonna blow my wad. No pun intended. 3 sex ghosts. Same time.
Oh,
Turns
man.
out Crusher's entire like maternal line was just super into ghost orgies, just all the way down.
All
Man.
right. Chris?
So mine's similar but different. So
5 ghosts.
no. Picard gets invited to the ghost sex for a 3-way.
Oh shit, that's a good one.
Oh, that is a good one.
That'd be good, especially if like they had to have sex in order to defeat the ghost. Just
helping
wrinkly,
Chris.
wrinkly old. Yeah, it's a good idea. Wrinkly old man slapping like fucking. Oh my god.
To dispel the ghost, you must nudge at him, Picard.
Oh God.
It's just the credits are just the sounds of clapping cheeks.
I'm so sorry, Mariah.
Oh my God.
All right, that one elicited an audible response from Mariah, so we're giving that one to Chris.
Woo! It's usually because Mariah expects this kind of crass bullshit out of me. She still thinks Chris is a fine young man.
Oh man.
All right, we're going to rotate who goes first to
Sure.
limit any potential
absolutely.
advantages. All right, so the next one, Deep Space Nine. Let he who is without sin. This is the episode where Worf and Dax head for a vacation on Risa with the crew. And he decides to join the local We Hate Fun cult and tries to shut down Risa.
Who's he? Worf?
Worf, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh boy. Okay. So, okay. What would make it worse? God damn.
Man, we threw all our good ideas at Sub Rosa.
It just sounds like such a boring concept. I'm trying to figure out something to make it interesting.
Yeah, well, just remember, these are some of the most poorly rated episodes of each series.
Yeah, I guess. So, probably, okay, so the Ferengi get involved and somehow commoditize it, I guess.
Oh, capitalism ruins it.
Mm.
Yeah, okay. Stanford?
So I'm not allowed to say Picard clapping cheeks again.
You
right?
cannot,
Like I can't.
Because I did think about that, because he's had some adventures on Risa.
Then I will make the episode worse with a single word, Alexander.
Oh.
You throw bad dad Worf into the middle of him being a fucking party pooper.
Yeah.
That's just worse.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
fair.
I'm going to give that one to you.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Voyager. Of course, we're going with Threshold here. Stanford, you're up first.
Okay, all right. It would be worse if they de-evolved the lizard babies and they became like children on the show.
Oh man. Okay, so
do you know the story
because
behind this episode,
it would ruin the whole show from then on forward.
Oh man, it really would.
So
why does Star Trek make horrible kid episodes?
Because they all have daddy issues.
Right. So my thought was not quite that. It was the episode didn't end with lizard babies. It ends with a long scene of Tom Paris and Janeway awkwardly talking about what happened.
Oh no.
I mean, it almost did, actually. That is a thing that happened in the show.
Yeah, not really, though. Like, they don't talk about it.
It was like a nice little moment between Janeway and her, because Tom is like, I'm so sorry that I seduced you as a lizard, and Janeway's like, what makes you think it was your idea, you sexist shithead? Like, it was a great scene.
Yes, but see, that's a fun jokey end to it. I want an awkward dialogue between them.
I'm just saying that my non-improvement to the episode manifests through at least a whole season.
It does, but Chris's idea is like super cringy.
Yeah.
Like that would be painful to watch.
Can you imagine the next episode where they have to decide who has to take care of the kids?
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Oh God. I think I'm gonna give this one to Stanford. Like
fuck
it is
yeah.
True. It's gonna that's gonna hurt forever. Essentially
with a
the rest of the
lobbying
show.
effort.
Yeah. All right. Enterprise. Cogenitor.
Fuck.
Yeah. So
Wow,
for
make it worse.
Yeah, so for listeners who did not get to enjoy our take on that episode, this is the one where then the crew of the NX-01 encounters a species, I guess, of humanoids who have a third gender that is a part of their mating, and they call that third gender the cogenitor, or third sex, I guess, the cogenitor.
Yes, and it's a sex slave.
Yeah. Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
You know. Do I have to go first this time? No, Chris goes first. Go ahead.
No, Chris goes first.
I don't want to go first. Oh man. What could make this episode worse? Man.
I've got it. I've got it. Fuck yeah, I've got it.
What could make this episode worse? Man. A sex scene between the cogenitor and Trip?
Oh.
No, worse, Chris.
I mean, that
Actually,
would make it
no,
worse.
to
Like,
take
he'd be taking
your
advantage of her at that point.
Actually, I will say, to take your suggestion in a more reasonable and possible way, like a romance between Trip and the
right. That's
cogenitor.
That's mainly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. That would be fucking bad.
Yeah.
Because okay, yeah.
Yeah, they're basically a child through that whole episode.
Well, there's that too, but it's just also completely unnecessary romance.
Yeah.
You know they like their unnecessary romance, especially when
They
Trip
do.
is involved.
Yeah, and it makes every episode worse. I would go the Harry Potter house elf route and say that like the cogenitors are actually happy being slaves because they want to be. Like if that was the moral of the fucking story, it would be so much worse.
Yeah, I
Like,
gotta go with the trip romance here.
Yep.
I might have given it a -1 at that point.
That's a -1. Man, so this was the episode that like originally triggered this idea for me because I was like, could you imagine how awful it would have been if the next episode was like Trip getting court-martialed for this shit and then like the writers trying to gaslight us all into thinking that Archer was right.
According to Reddit, he was. So like,
Ugh.
fucking hate Reddit.
All right. I skipped Disco because we haven't seen it all yet. I did include
What episode
Picard.
did you use? Oh, is it like one of the future ones?
It is one of the future ones. That was the most poorly rated. It was All Is Possible. It's Saru works with the Navarre to rejoin the Federation, while Tilly helped cadets on a training mission. This is the one where Tilly decides to leave Disco to work at Starfleet Academy.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Starbucks.
To work at a Starbucks.
Do you both remember this episode well enough that you could come up with something here?
I have not seen it, no.
I do, but it's okay. We do not have to do it.
Okay. You both have seen Picard, so this one's still valid. Monsters. Picard is trapped in his own mind, guided by a mysterious therapist. The crew deals with some android body-swapping hijinks.
I thought, real monsters.
Yeah.
I don't remember this episode at all.
So what were he's gotta deal with his mom who committed suicide and then like
Yeah.
Okay, now it's all coming back. Jesus Christ. That was a rough episode, man.
It was rough. It was it was Picard, so what do you fucking expect?
Stanford's up first.
Oh, it's my turn, isn't it?
Yeah, Stanford goes first.
It would have been worse if like a Vulcan or something had to mind meld and go do his dream with him.
That is something they really do enjoy doing.
And I'm surprised they didn't. Now that I think about it, because that's some shit they love doing. And they could have done with the Romulan kid that's like on the show too.
Did they
like
mind meld? I didn't think Romulans mind meld.
No, but I'm sure they could have made some shit up because it's Star Trek. Like
fair.
Yeah.
What?
Mariah posted a close up of what's her face's little rat hand, and I can't figure out why.
Because you all mentioned her rat hand.
Man, how could we have made this episode worse? I don't know. Like the whole episode being in Picard's head because it was all terrible. Like just bad.
Maybe it turned out the whole show was just a bad dream he had, and he wakes up and he has pooped himself.
This is the reveal that Picard just has dementia and
yeah. He's just in a fucking nursing home. Yeah.
Number one.
I shaved the galaxy. Of course you did, Mr. Picard. Okay.
God, I hate that trope so bad. Yeah, I gotta give this one to Chris. That is a terrible trope. I hate it so freaking much.
You're welcome, Chris.
Yeah. Oh man, that is a terrible trope.
Next up is Strange New Worlds, the Elysian Kingdom. The crew is trapped inside a fairy tale reality created by the mind of Dr. Mbenga's daughter.
I didn't actually hate this episode.
I didn't either, but I understand why it was poorly reviewed.
Oh yeah, no,
because it was one of the dumbest episodes ever put to television.
Oh my god, it wasn't that bad. I mean, it wasn't good, but
it served zero purpose.
Have you watched the recent season?
Yeah, I got comments about that too, but I can't talk about it because y'all ain't caught up.
I'm like 8 or 9 episodes in now.
Well, you go first there,
that's right. Yeah, I am going first. Yep. Oh, shit.
Man.
Just a wild episode. How do I make it like... Oh, man. I already used the dream sequence. Fuck.
Already used Picard clapping cheeks. Already used Ghost Orgy, damn it.
Ah, fuck.
The phrase spit roast hasn't been used yet, so if you want to... I got a good laugh out of Chris on that one.
Oh, man. What can we do here? Probably if they got, like, some other alien race involved with it and somehow, and, like, they were also, like, looped into the fantasy world somehow.
Well, like the Telosians, you mean?
You mean like they did? The fucking nebula species? That's why she was gaining those powers and shit.
No, like an actual, I'm talking about like Klingons or Romulans or some shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but then they could have done a K-pop scene.
Fuck. Yep, that's the thing that happened.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
It is your turn.
Oh, okay, so, actually, trick question, this one can't be made worse.
Wow.
I was, like, it's like one of those things, like, well, maybe if she ascended and became an entity of pure energy at the end, that'd be fucking stupid.
Or she
That's what happened.
One of those travelers. Like, she turned, like Crusher, right?
She basically does.
I mean...
How about she ascends, and so therefore that transporter in the medical bay can be used to hold somebody else in the pattern buffer, but they literally never do it again because it would be too convenient. That would be really stupid. Oh, wait. God, what a dumb episode.
Oh, God, he's so bad.
How about it's supposed to be like a character discussion, except all of the people play different characters? Oh, no, they did that too. God damn it.
Okay, you have to do an actual suggestion.
Yeah, can I get your official answer here, please?
I don't fucking know. All right, so Beverly Crusher, right? And she... I don't know. There's a weird kissing scene between Mbenga and Una.
That would be awkward.
That would be awkward.
Do you know who the actress is that plays Una?
I know she's attractive.
Yes.
I don't know anything about her.
That's not what she asked at all.
I was just rewatching the X-Men movies.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like...
Who is she in those?
Mystique.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the old Fox ones.
Right.
Oh, shit. She's a lot younger. I forgot about that. Because you only see her without her skin in the first one for a very brief moment. No, is that the second
It's like
one?
Rebecca
That's the second
Romijn?
one.
Isn't that her
The
name?
second one for a very brief moment, and then in the third one at the end, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. I did not realize that.
All right, so we're going to go with the awkward kissing scene. Which ties you up. So we're going to have to do a little tiebreaker here with some lower decks.
Frankly, I'm feeling like this was a combined effort, so I think we should do this last one together.
Sure.
All right, we're going to go with... oh, that's boring. Oh, wait.
Lower Decks is
interesting.
a weird one.
I am surprised that this is the lowest rated one. A mathematically perfect redemption. A wayward Starfleet ensign, Peanut Hamper, struggles to find path to redemption. So this is where she's trapped on the Birdman world.
What a generous description that is of her actions on that episode.
Yeah.
I do not remember this episode.
So she's stuck on the planet. She's trying to find a way off. They get spotted by like another alien species who then starts attacking, and she has to like defend the bird people.
Yeah, this primitive bird people species who's like she's a part of now.
Yeah, they think that she's like...
Jesus, I don't remember this episode at all.
I mean,
yeah,
it's the worst rated one.
Does she becomes like their ruler or something like that, doesn't she? Or am I making it up? Can't remember.
No, she they don't think that she's a god. Like that doesn't happen. Like we don't have a C-3PO situation.
Right.
It sounds like this might not be a good one. So how about we do a movie?
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah.
We've seen all the movies. What's the worst rated movie? Is it Generations or is it Spock?
Nemesis?
Oh no, it's Nemesis, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Nemesis.
it is. Ha ha ha. Chris, how can we make Nemesis worse?
Oh, God, that's so bad.
Oh, wait, okay, so hold on. So Picard's clapping cheeks, right?
Oh my God, why does he gotta clap his old man cheeks?
No, he's clapping a lady's cheeks with his old man hips.
just sandpaper sounds as they brush.
Just sounds like someone eating graham crackers. Like,
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Dying back there.
All right. That does it.
And on that note,
Thank you, everybody. So, as Chris mentioned at the top of the pod, please remember to like, review, subscribe, share us with your friends, or inflict us upon your worst enemies.
especially this
If you want to do
episode.
some inflicting, this is the episode for it. Let me
This
tell
one
you.
was
there's some good imagery in this one. Just skip to the potpourri and let her rip.
Thanks again for joining us for another episode of Captain's Log Supplemental. We will catch you next time.
Thanks for listening to Captain's Log Supplemental. You can follow us on Twitter at PodCLS or send us hate mail at podcls3@gmail.com.